Hi everybody, Samuel Branston here. I am doing another Kung Fu Panda Good to Evil. Yes, I am. But this is actually going to be with me speaking. A lot of people have been wondering, what's my opinion on this text? Well, if you already seen that, you watch this, because actually I'm going to give you my opinion. First comes Poe's mother. It's a shock to you that I'll Poe's mother before everyone else. But Poe's mother really made a big sacrifice for her son, Poe. And to me, that is actually the best thing I can ever think of. Next, we have Master OOGWAY. Yes, I'm putting him before Poe because he brings a lot more peace, and he even convinced Poe to go back into the physical realm, or should I say helped him go back into the physical realm. Master OOGWAY deserves to be before the Dragon Warrior. Next, we have Poe's adoptive father, Mr. Ping. Mr. Ping, how can I explain this? Is an owner of a noodle shop. And to me, he's a nice father, even if you lied to him for 20 years about Poe being adopted. To me, that's why he is a bronze medal of good. Next comes the Dragon Warrior himself, Poe. Yes, we bring Mr. Ping higher than Poe on this list because Poe is a little more, maybe a little bit more smart, but Mr. Ping is a little, but Poe deserves to be on a fourth spot of good. Now after that, we have Master SHIFU. Yes, I know you're all wondering why I put SHIFU before the Furious 5. SHIFU in the first movie was a little bitter. The second movie, not so much. And in the third movie, he was actually nice enough to actually warm up to Poe. He's the last person in the whole movie to warm up to Poe. All right, let's see who we have next. Next, after SHIFU, we have Master Tigress. Yes, I put her before SHIFU because I put her after SHIFU, because she, in the first movie, was a little bitter. That's what I'm saying. She was a little bitter, but she comes well. She's not a bad kitty. She's not bad at all. But the thing is, Tigress is a little bit more bitter than SHIFU, especially in the first movie. After that, we have Poe's biological father, SHAN. Yes, we put him after Mr. Ping because he lied to his son about controlling chi, but what does make him higher on the list is the only reason why he lied to him about controlling his chi is because to get him away from Kai. Well, eventually his plan failed, but at least he tried his best. Next, we have Master Viper. Yes, we have Master Viper next. Because she's more friendly and stuff, but than the other members of the Furious 5, but she's a little bit more bitter than Tigress because of her, Next, we have the gray area. The gray area are people that are not good and maybe not evil, but, in between. Let's see what we have next. Next, we have Master Monkey. Yes, we put him after Tigress and Viper because he makes cruel jokes. Like in the first movie, he said, when Cray said, hold on. Or at least touch his toes. He's talking about Poe over there, and then monkeys or even see his toes. Like, that's really bitter in my opinion. But still, he's not a bad monkey. Next, after Monkey, we have Master Mantis, a praying mantis, but he's really strong. The thing is, in the first movie, he helped Poe with his acupuncture, and then couldn't find his facial nerve because of all that fat underneath Poe, and also his fur. It was hard to find his facial nerve. to find where the acupuncture is supposed to go. Next, after that, we have Master Crane. Yes, we put him below other members of the Furious Five because he had some, because he didn't really want to defeat Kai. He was like, maybe we should tell the others where Kai is, but Mantis didn't want to. So eventually he just got caught in the trouble. But the thing is, he's a little bit more bitter than the other members because of his personality, in a way. It's hard to explain. After that, we bunch the remaining pandas together because we can't just do one by 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 one. Okay? It's just not, to me, it's not, really, you know what I'm saying. Next, we have Commander VACHIR, the leader of the Shoredon prison in the first movie. He's not a bad rhino, but he's really cocky. The thing is about him is he thinks that his jail is adequate, but thing is, Tai Lung escaped because he just feel like they were kept on helping him, and that's on Commander VACHIR. Next, we have Shen's Wolf Army. Yes, from the second movie, they help Shen to get metal to build his machinery. Yes, but we're putting them we're putting them higher than Lord Shen because they were only doing what their lord said. Next, we have bad to evil people. These characters are the really bad and deserve to be, can't go any higher. This is bad to evil. Next, the Bronze Medal of Evil, we have Tai Lung from the first movie. Yes, Tai Lung, the villain in the first movie. Tai Lung we had to place higher than other villains because all he was to seek out for revenge, and he did the least damage of the three movies. After Tai Lung, we have the villain from the first movie, Kai. The only reason why we have to place him lower than Tai Lung is because he was much more ruthless, and he was made much more destruction. Kai, you think that would be the gold medal of evil, but he's not. And the reason why is because even if Kai was really evil, he had humor deep inside him. And here comes the last character. After that, we have Lord Shen. Yes, people would think Lord Shen should be second because he now knows much less kung fu than Kai does. But the only reason why that placed him lower than Kai is because Shen really was into for the jokes. At least Kai had a deep down a sense of humor. Well, that is Kung Fu Panda characters good to evil. Comments below if you think this is a good choice. Comments below who you think is the best most good character and who is the least good. Comment below. This is Samuel Brunson saying goodbye.